This is a story my ancestors used to tell. Once upon a time, a little boy wanted to know where the departed souls went to, because his grandparents died and he was worried about where they went. He learned at his young age that we are not permanent in this world, and he was confronted with the fact that we all have to lose someone sometime, but that their loss is not permanent because they don't actually disappear. So the boy asked his grandmother, the wise woman, he asked, where did the others go? Where did the other old people go who died? And she pointed to the sky. He said, but that is so vast. How do they find a home? I don't want to die. I'm scared I'll get lost. There's no one with me and I'll be all alone. The grandmother said, oh, yes, that's true. But don't worry. Everyone is gone. No one came back, so that means they didn't get lost. But still, the kid had that worry. And one day a massive fever befell on the child, and the child died. When the child died, his desire to create a pathway for the souls in the dark sky was so intense that he was allowed to come back. He picked up salt grains and bits of sand from the sea, and he whistled his way across the sky to the ancestral home. As he went whistling with his salt and sand in hand, he left a trail of shining stars so that all the souls might never get lost on their way home. When he arrived to the other side, the great, dark, hungry, mean giant that destroys and eats everything passed through a beautiful, glowing and gilded arch indicating the pathway of the spirits. He asked, who are these things? What are these things? I like the dark because I can eat them on the way. It was great for him. So he got a massive broom and started erasing the road of the souls. Then Creator Aku saw this, the giant erasing the spirit road that had been built so carefully, salt and sand, grain by grain, and he said this, he might be a dwarf, but he has a heart greater than your body, he said to the giant. He will forever make the Milky Way every day until you get exhausted. And so the giant sweeps the path of starlight every day, and the little dwarf picks up sand and salt and whistles songs with a flute. And the salt grains and the sand grains are sprinkled again, so that every spirit that ever comes off those who depart from this earth can always find their ancestral home. And that is a story my ancestors used to tell.